Hey folks, how you doing today? Welcome back to Matt's Casual Cooking. Today we are going to be making Amish Cinnamon Bread, a very easy and tasty dish that doesn't take much time to put together. So we're going to go over all the ingredients and, well, how to put it together, and let's get to it.
Alright folks, so we're going to go over the ingredients you're going to need today. So first, you're going to need 1 cup or 2 sticks of butter, and you're going to want to make sure that's softened. You're going to need 2 cups of sugar. You're going to need 2 eggs. You're going to need 4 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, and you're going to need 2 cups of buttermilk or homemade buttermilk. Now your homemade buttermilk, if you want to go that route, is going to be 2 cups of milk plus 2 tablespoons of vinegar or lemon juice. And then for the cinnamon mixture that's going to go on top and in between the bread is you're going to need 2 teaspoons of cinnamon and 2/3 cup of sugar. And all you're going to do is just mix it together really well, and we're just going to set that aside. That is not for the batter. Now really quickly on the buttermilk, you can buy it in a can, or what I like to do is I really like this. It's like a yellow powder if no one's ever used this kind before, and it tells you on the side your measurements on how to make like 1 cup, or when you need 1 cup of buttermilk, it tells you on the side how many tablespoons, so on and so forth. Now you do have to refrigerate this after it's open, but it's still good before you open it. I really like using these. I use this buttermilk in a lot of different recipes. So if you want to go this route, it's definitely a good option in my book. So now we're going to go over how to put the batter together, and then I will see you in just a minute. Alright folks, so initially to start the batter, you're going to need to put your butter, sugar, and your eggs into a bowl. Now I'm using a stand mixer. You could certainly use a hand mixer for this electric mixer. So we're just going to turn this to low to medium, and we're just going to cream all the items together. So go ahead and do that, and we will get on to the next step. Alright, so our items are creamed together. It should only take a couple minutes. It's not going to take too long overall. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to add the baking soda, flour, and the buttermilk, and then we're just going to beat it together until it's well combined. And you can put all the flour in at once if you want, or if you want, you can kind of do it in pieces, like thirds or half. It's completely up to you. So once it's well combined, we will actually just move on to baking it and getting it ready. So I will see you then. Alright folks, so our batter is done. And what you want to do now is you want to get out 2 bread pans, and you want to go ahead and just give them a good spray with some nonstick, and don't go too heavily on it. And you are going to notice your batter is kind of like batter. It's going to be like a semi-toughish thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the bowl, and we're only going to pour about half this bread pan about halfway. You don't want to pour all of it in. It's going to be like kind of like the apple cinnamon bread. We're kind of doing like halvesies on it. So what we're going to do now is just take your cinnamon sugar mix, and we're not going to pour it all in, but just kind of sprinkle a decent amount. You got a lot of it though, so don't can go a little liberal on this. But yeah, don't put too little. Don't just put everything. Now what we're going to do now is we're just going to take some more and we're going to fill it up just a little bit more. We're not going to fill it up to the top or anything like that. We're just going to kind of, now it will spread out a little bit. You can push it down too if you want. Just make sure you save some for the next pan. I'm actually just going to kind of push some of the dough into the side. I don't necessarily want to, like I said, you don't want to fill it up to the top. You want to only have this thing about 3/4 of the way full overall. Now, if it's a little bit more, I won't worry. So, and then what you're going to do is just take a little more cinnamon sugar, and you're just going to put it on top. So there's quite a bit, so alright, let's give it a good shake too, which will help even out the top. So turn your oven to 350 degrees, and we're going to cook this for about 45 to 50 minutes, or until, if you take like a toothpick, or I would take just like a butter knife and stick it in there, and if it comes out clean, you know it's done. So then once that is complete, we will go over, well, the end portion. So I will see you then. Alright folks, so you can see the bread is done, and it's kind of nice and squishy a little bit, but that's how it's supposed to be because of the batter. And you really want to, after you take it out of the oven, let it sit in the pan loaves for about 20 to 30 minutes, and that's going to help it set and just kind of cook just a little bit more with some residual heat. So if you enjoyed making this recipe today, like, subscribe, share the video. And I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you later. Thank you for watching. Bye.